Let's begin here. The FBI really zeroing in on a description of the person that they say kidnapped Nancy Guthrie nearly 2 weeks ago at this point. They say it's a man with an average build, about 5'9", 5'10", and wearing an Ozark Trail hiker backpack. Now, despite the major developments in the last 24 hours, an FBI source telling NewsNation they don't know if the agency or the sheriff is running this investigation. NewsNation national correspondent Jessica Kartalija is live for us in Tucson. And Jessica, it's not even confusion on who's the front man, right? There's also mass confusion on who has access to key evidence in the case.
Absolutely. Yeah, there seems to be a major disconnect here, Markie. FBI source telling our own Libby Dean that Chris Nanos, he's the Pima County sheriff, that he's blocking key evidence from the FBI. Sources say that key evidence includes that glove that they found on the side of a busy road, another glove in Nancy's home, as well as more DNA. And it's all being sent off to Florida for testing by the sheriff. The FBI will then have to test it again in Quantico. The Pima County Sheriff's Office has not held a press conference in more than a week. And FBI is saying that there is some sort of friction between the two departments, and it's unclear who's actually leading this investigation, the Sheriff's Department or the FBI. Now, the FBI yesterday released a description of what they're calling a suspect, described as a man approximately 5'10", 5'9", with an average build. In the next Nest surveillance video that we saw, that was released earlier this week, he was wearing a black 25-liter Ozark Trail hiker backpack. Now, why is that significant? It's a product line that's specific to Walmart stores. So we reached out to Walmart to see if they are working with investigators. These developments all coming hours after investigators put up that tent at Nancy Guthrie's home. We were live on air when this happened. They brought in a forensic height chart. That's specialized equipment that can cause surveillance images to estimate a person's height. And the FBI is doubling its reward to $100,000 for any information leading to the location of Nancy Guthrie and or the arrest and conviction of the person involved in her disappearance. Residents in this neighborhood are being asked to share their surveillance camera footage of suspicious cars or people that they may have noticed all the way back to early January, a month before she disappeared. Initially, a resident told us, okay, January 11th, they were looking at some time frame between 9 and midnight. Now we're being told that they're looking at anything suspicious between January and February. So you're covering a month there in that. Federal and local officials have been going door to door as well, Markie. We know talking to people in Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood, also going back to Annie Guthrie's, where she had dinner just hours before she disappeared. We also have learned that investigators are analyzing additional pieces of evidence. But again, whether that evidence has to be sent to Florida before then coming back to the FBI and then going to Quantico could really prolong this investigation.
Okay, so working on some new developments here. Jess, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.